Hey guys, Yo here, welcome back to another video, and we have more updates on the whole Coco, Hato, and political situation. I'll just say it outright, I don't really care. The Taiwan situation, because, apparently Taiwan's not an independent state of China, according to their politics, and, well, yeah, obviously you can tell by the title we're talking about the statement made by Hololive Moments. Now, before we begin, I just want a few things I want to bring up. As I've seen from the group that I mentioned earlier, VTuber Hell, there's some screenshots of possible threats of harassment, and I can actually bring that up right here for you guys. Let me just switch right over there. So it looks here, and I can't confirm anything. I don't know Chinese. But a lot of these seem like they want to harass people, and one I don't like, because apparently they've doxed Coco from what I've seen, is the one down here that's saying that they want to make deep fake porn with Coco, and maybe even Hato, which is really unfortunate. I don't like that idea. That's really sad. That's the unfortunate things that are happening right now. And there's just one thing I definitely am angry about is that Hato and Coco were punished for reading their stats on their YouTube analytics, which, as I've seen, other VTubers have done before under Hololive. There's been no problem. The problem comes in is because YouTube Systems has Taiwan listed as its own independent nation, and they just happen to read it. So it's not even the fault of those two. It's the fault of YouTube. Why aren't these antis against YouTube and, blah, 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 YouTube has their stats showing Taiwan as an independent state? What? That's the real problem then, isn't it? Why are they angry? Like, if you're watching, which you probably are and probably not, I don't know, why? Be angry at YouTube. Don't be angry at the talent they're just doing what they can do. They're just doing their jobs. They're not trying to actually hurt anyone. So, I don't know. People are just too easily triggered by that. And may I remind you that YouTube is a banned website in China. So, the only way around that is using a VPN or a virtual private network. And one thing you can do with a virtual private network is pretend like you're in a different country altogether. So they've had to use that to access YouTube to then go harass and watch stuff that are probably anti-China in general. So who's really doing something illegal here? Before we get started in the meat of the video, I would appreciate if you guys could leave a like on the video or subscribe to the channel, but mainly share this video, to share this message around. I'm trying to summarize a really long wall of text that Hololive Moments puts out. And it supports the channel too, so they're heavily appreciated. And so let's get to the actual meat of stuff. I have notes here as well. I've highlighted stuff as well. So before I went to bed, Hololive Moments made their own statements. Let's get looking at that. There's a lot of stuff I highlighted here, so I won't cover all of it. I just thought it was important for me to read some stuff over. Now, we're going to clearly see, dear viewers, we stopped updating and probably all the videos, which is kind of sad, because then my playlist of VTuber clips and stuff is gonna be a lot gone. The punishment, they say the punishment was unfair, too heavy for Hato, too light for Coco. Cover didn't understand the influence Coco created and showed no professionalism in solving related problems. I don't like that at all. We'll continue reading this. I'll give my thoughts at the end. Hololive's proxy streams were forced to stop because of this. Hololive talent's income got impacted significantly, jeopardized the business relations with Bilibili, and huge financial loss for both of them. Thousands of content creators were disappointed and chose to leave the community. The last point 4 is really important in their whole statement. We hope that Cover Corp could solve the problem properly. However, the announcement on Monday proved the Hololive no interest in changing anything. Our Chinese members, including members of Chinese Hong Kong and Chinese Taipei, they're very careful with their words there, disappointed with Coco and Cover, who ignored China's territorial integrity and the feeling of Chinese viewers. You get the sentiment already. Hololive Moments will stop updating in private all the videos before Cover Corp can make an announcement that satisfied all of us. And now, we need a shout out to our Bilibili friends who have suffered much discrimination and they need the respect they deserve. Hololive Moments is created to help thousands of fans from Bilibili, and those creators are our most important partners, and we value them more than anything else, even over the VTubers themselves. That's the most important statement, I feel. When all content creators got upset about the fact that they weren't getting recognition and respect they deserve, it is on us to ensure their voice is heard. We demand that their effort be recognized and their effort respected. This is closely related to you, the viewers, because many content creators you see here are on official Hololive channels to be created by fans from Bilibili. Many of them have decided to leave the community due to disappointment, and it's a loss to the entire community. I have a lot of disagreement with that statement right there, don't I? I definitely do. Now, I will skip over this giant chunk right here. They talk about the fan subgroups and their contributions with fan work, and how they attribute these fan groups of helping Japanese VTubers become more popular, especially during this time. This year, there was a big boom. People are home, what else are they going to watch, right? They also mentioned that fans contributed to the income of VTubers, which is true. For some of them, much less than others. They did help some like Aki Rosenthal when she was not able to make money on YouTube. Fair. Now, they do mention an interesting incident here. We'll continue down. Here we are. So they talk about Bilibili and how it seems like Coco has been a little bit fishy from the start on Bilibili, but she's trying to do what she can on her own freedom to make good content. So I can respect that. So it's just that they seem to be just very, like, uppity about this kind of thing. I'll continue with it later. But then, because of this Coco move, they're angry that all these events are being lost, but also apparently money is not being given to financial loss to other Hololive members. I don't understand why they had to feature this, but the fans about their translation and fan art, well, actually know why, actually. Jeopardized the business relations. They already said this. The content creators are disappointed by Coco and Kiro Coco's official sub-team and fan sub-team Kai have been disbanded. Kiro Ka is also most iconic unofficial team from Bilibili. They uploaded 475 videos, however, they don't exist anymore. So they're saying, yes, they disbanded. Hololive members don't even pay attention to their own streamers. This is an important part right here. One of Mel's first Hololive streamers has stopped streaming without half a year because of intra-company harassment. Her address was leaked and kept on receiving letters. So doxing and stalking, and that's really unfortunate to hear. And so it seems like Hololive didn't stop this from happening or didn't take the right actions from their view. They continue with an appendix 1. The history violations, is really strange to me. Hololive YouTubers are allowed to stream on YouTube and Bilibili at the same time, but because people kept bringing anti-China issues in chats, they had to suspend their activity, and that affected other VTubers as well. So, yeah, I can understand. Okay, maybe you don't like negative politics in your chat. It kind of comes with the territory. You just kind of ignore that. I feel like they're being too soft about that. Hololive first encountered this issue early 2019 when the Super Chat Aqua stream said legal messages, I would assume, to the same effect that we're seeing here with Taipei and Tibet, probably. When it comes to 2020, things became more chaotic, which absolutely makes sense. Things got bigger. Political traps came up. Again, makes sense. June 20th, the audience sneaked on Choco's channel, listing it as an individual country. Now, I'm not sure about this and what channel they're talking about. Are they talking about the YouTube channel, the Bilibili channel? Not sure. And they talk a little bit about the earnings. I don't really want to look at that. It's just the monthly earnings from Bilibili and which VTubers earn how much from there. Fans of China don't get any connections from their VTubers since they can't watch the streams live on YouTube, which, yeah, YouTube is banned on their site. Hololive provided an alternative way to watch streams through proxy streaming. So this is in summary, it's like, oh, we're sad we can't watch them, but we work hard. Now, basically, let me just go on with what I want to say, and then before I do that, we check out this ratio here. Even though this was posted, well, actually quite a few hours ago, 16 hours ago, so almost, that was, yeah, around this time, and there's only 1,000 likes and 6,000 comments. That's an awful ratio. Hey guys, one thing I forgot to mention in my video actually was that there's some interesting stats I would love to bring you guys. With Hololive Moments, they were peaking at 270,000 subscribers earlier this week, according to Social Blade. And right now, as the making of this video, they're at 227,000. Damn, boy. Almost 50,000 subscribers lost in a snap. We can see this first comment, basically a lot of the same sentiment. And so I can get to my thoughts about this whole thing. My thoughts. It's very surely pro-China. They don't like talking about these groups and even Hololive Moments here. They seem to just be, I feel, too sensitive about talking about Tibet or Taiwan. They shouldn't even have brought politics into this in the first place. So I find it awful. This is not a huge loss. There are other channels out there that do translations, so it's not a huge loss that way. The Hololive community has grown so much that it's fine. There's no need. They've been, honestly, they have been good about translating in a very timely manner. I won't put against that. It's just that with politics, why? Why have you injected this problem into your channel? Just continue doing your work. Again, it just feels so overly reactive in this kind of thing. Hololive Moments is created and helped by thousands of fans from Bilibili. Those creators are our most important partners, and we value them more than anything else, even over the VTubers themselves. That's a very telling statement. This shows that they actually have, like, where they actually value things. They seem like they want to promote VTubers, but they obviously seem like they have more concerns about translations and fan work. Like, yes, okay, I know that's your business, right? But you're not owed anything. Again, no big loss. Other channels are out there translating, and they don't care about these kind of politics. I understand, yes, a lot of these groups are from China, and maybe they want to protect themselves. But if you really care about the VTubers, these Hololive VTubers, what are you doing? What are you saying? What actually are you saying here? Volunteer work doesn't have to be recognized. No one's owed anything. They've gotten a lot of attention. That's where it is. Do they want financial compensation? Go work for Hololive, right? Like, if you want your work to be paid, then, find a way to do it. These are volunteers. You know that volunteers don't get paid. I don't understand why they're like saying, "Oh, we need more recognition for volunteer work." Like, yes, there's a lot of hard work going into this. I can make an example myself. I made a lot of these videos on my own time, and I enjoy a lot of the attention that I get. I absolutely appreciate the support that I get. I, months ago, spent hours, literally hours, working on Project Melody videos. I'm not saying it's hard work. It's just how I enjoy doing it. Okay, I don't want to say pity me. I work so much. Blah blah blah. I didn't get any compensation for that. I got attention on YouTube, of course, and I've got no money from that at all, and I'm okay with that. I just continue making content that I like making. I was very glad I got a shout out from Project Melody when I did, but it wasn't necessary. I was great. I am and was grateful, and again, nobody is owed anything. I don't know why they have this sob story of, oh no, we're fan work. We need more attention. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me there. Why? You're not owed anything. You should be having fun making content where you can. And maybe if your channel is monetized, good for you. But also, the thing they forget is your content is based off of someone else's content. Mine as well. I agree with that. Why do you feel like you're owed anything? You have technically stolen content from Hololive and made it there, but they allowed it. That's the thing. So it doesn't make sense to me there. I understand that Coco violated Bilibili's terms of service in some way, but again, it feels like a sob story. Oh, this streamer I want to promote says things I don't agree with. Well, if you don't agree with what they say, then don't promote them. Like, just stop doing that. Then what? You're just doing it for the attention. That literally what it is. They're doing it for attention. Then they don't care about They don't actually seem to care about the VTubers that they say they want to promote. They just want attention. This is the whole thing here. We want attention because we have so much effort. It's like, but isn't your point just promoting them? Wasn't your whole point promoting them? You've lost that, haven't you? You just got attention. Now you're just thirsty for more attention. That's what I feel like. They do say, oh well, we don't have a lot of interaction with our V streamers because they're exclusive on everywhere else except for exclusive streams. Again, you have ways, you have means. You have obviously the means. VPNs are a thing. That's how you've gotten this stuff in the first place. So there's not a problem there. It's just like, I don't know. They're just so butthurt that, oh, we can't watch exclusive stuff anymore because this happened. Well, you're the same guys who are anti Hololive now. Oh no, we can't watch it. One thing I definitely agree with, because they talked about the harassment and doxing of the streamer Yozora Mel. I think that's what her name is. Mel, for short at least. Is that I didn't know that this was the issue that happened to Mel earlier this year, that she was doxxed, or over the last year, and that's why she had to stop making content. And it's sad to now know that, especially knowing that later on, Mano Aloe was doxxed and harassed, and now the same thing is happening to Hato and Coco. I feel like it's definitely that Cover Corp's not doing enough to protect their talent. I absolutely agree with that. And it's really sad to hear. Like, now, I'm sure there are Chinese fans out there that have different opinion to these guys. But it's hard to think that, especially because there are a lot of antis out there that post the things that I saw, that I showed you guys there. They're spamming a lot of that on different websites. And it's sad to see that. Now, I wouldn't antagonize every Chinese Holo fan. But I would definitely be skeptical about a lot of things people say, especially if they're saying, "Oh, I'm a fan of Hololive, but also I'm like Chinese." Like I know it sounds like weirdly like profiling or anything like that, but it's just good to be skeptical right now, especially because there are a lot of people out there who want to pull apart Hololive and Hololive fans. I'm not forgetting that Hololive Cover Corp, they definitely do a better job of protecting their talent. That's really all I have to say about this whole thing. Again, sad to see these things happening. I'm definitely in disagreement with how Hololive Moments is saying, oh, they just want attention. Basically, we are owed attention for our work. No, you should be doing work because you enjoy it, because you want to promote the VTubers. So that's all I have to say for today. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to share the video, of course, that's appreciated, as well as subscribe and like the video too. I'll see you guys in the next video.